Hi and welcome to T10 Info TV's channel. My name is Syed and here I'm with the latest and updated news for 25th June 2023. Titan sub investigators board Polar Prince as it returned to harbor. St. John's, Newfoundland investigators in Canada have boarded the support ship used to launch the Titan submersible in their bid to understand that caused the vessel catastrophic implosion. Flags on board the Polar Prince were at a half-mast its dock in St. John's, Newfoundland on Saturday. Another boat was seen in the harbor towing the Titan's launch platform. The Titan was on a drive to the wreck of the Titanic when it broke apart, killing all 5 people on board. Locals in St. John's gathered around the cannon on top of Battery Lookout at 8 to watch the Polar Prince return to port as some passengers disembarked. Investigators in hard hats and high-visibility jackets climbed aboard. The Polar Prince was the Titan support vessel and had towed the submersible out to the area in the North Atlantic where it carried out its dive on Sunday, about 400 miles from St. John's. UK police charged Egyptian over Mediterranean migrant crossings. British police said Saturday they had charged an Egyptian man accused of masterminding the smuggling of migrants across the Mediterranean from North Africa to Europe, following an international investigation officer from the UK's National Crime Agency arrested Ahmed Ramdan Mohammad Ibid, 40, near his West London home on Wednesday after a probe which also involved Italy's prosecutor, Coast Guard and financial crimes investigators. Facebook and Instagram to restrict news access in Canada. Meta has said it will begin to restrict news on its platform to Canadian consumers after Parliament passed a controversial online news bill. The bill forced big platforms to compensate news publishers for content posted on their sites. Meta and Google have both already been testing limiting access to news to some Canadians. In 2021, Australian users were blocked from sharing or viewing news on Facebook in response to similar law. Canada's Online News Act, which cleared the Senate on Thursday, lays out rules requiring platforms like Meta and Google to negotiate commercial deals and pay news organizations for their content. Meta has called the law fundamentally flawed legislation that ignores the realities of how our platform works. On Thursday, it said news availability will be ended on Facebook and Instagram for all users in Canada before the bill takes effect. 4 arrested over China restaurant blast that killed 31. Chinese police arrested 4 people on Saturday linked to a restaurant explosion that killed dozens, state media reported. At least 31 people were killed and 7 others injured when a gas explosion ripped through a barbecue restaurant in the northwestern city of Incheon on Wednesday. It happened on the evening of the 3-day Dragon Boat Festival holiday when many in China go out and socialize with friends. The suspect included the restaurant owner, 2 shareholders, and the manager, state news agency Xinhua reported. Saudi Arabia embraces technology to deliver safe, effective Hajj experience to pilgrims. The president of the Saudi Data and Artificial Intelligence Authority, Abdullah bin Sharaf Al Ghamdi, issued a statement to the Saudi press agency recently about the kingdom's use of advanced technologies, including artificial intelligence, during this year's Hajj. Al Ghamdi said these efforts are based on the SDAIA role as national reference in all aspects of data and artificial intelligence to ensure that the country becomes a leader in data-based economic and artificial intelligence. No direct evidence COVID-19 started in Wuhan lab, US intelligence report. US Intelligence Agency found no direct evidence that the COVID-19 pandemic stemmed from an incident at China's Wuhan Institute of Virology, a report declassified on Friday said. The 4-page report by the Office of the Director of National Intelligence said the US intelligence community still could not rule out the possibility that the virus came from laboratory, however, and had not been able to discover the origins of the pandemic. The Central Intelligence Agency and another agency remains unable to determine the precise origin of the COVID-19 pandemic, as both natural and lab hypotheses rely on significant assumptions or face challenges with conflicting reporting, the ODNI report said. Saudi Arabia's capital city Riyadh shortlisted for World Design Capital 2026. Riyadh has been shortlisted for the World Design Capital 2026 title after a fierce competition among world capital, state news agency reported on Saturday. With Riyadh among 2 finalists, the final selection is set to be announced in September by the World Design Organization. The WDC, designated every 2 years, showcases the city's most efficient practice in urban design to improve quality of life. Riyadh's bid for the WDC aims to consolidate its global reputation as a pioneering hub for design, creativity and innovation to attract tourism and investment and showcase the city achievement worldwide. Heathrow Airport security staff call off strikes. Heathrow Airport security staff have called off strike after voting to accept a pay offer. Around 2,000 members of the Unite Union were due to strike on 29 days throughout summer. Unite staff at the airport had already said they would postpone industrial action on June 24 and 25. The union said that workers had voted to accept a pay increase worth between 15.5% and 17.5% depending on their band. A Heathrow spokesperson said, "We are pleased to confirm unit members have voted to accept a 2-year above inflation pay deal, ending the current dispute and allowing the strikes to be called off." Indian Prime Minister Modi reaches Cairo from the US to meet President LCC and the Grand Mufti of Egypt. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on June 24 reached Cairo, beginning his first state visit to Egypt. The visit to Egypt comes 5 months after President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi visited India as the chief guest at the 2023 Republic Day celebration here. PM Modi will meet with the Indian unit of the Egyptian cabinet. Official spokesperson of the Ministry of External Affairs, Arindam Bakshi, said in an official broadcast from the Cairo airport. The India unit is a special group of senior Egyptian ministers that has been created by President al-Sisi to enhance bilateral ties with India. 11 passengers injured evacuating Cathay Pacific jet after aborted takeoff in Hong Kong. A Cathay Pacific jetliner aborted its takeoff at Hong Kong International Airport on June 24 and 11 passengers were injured while evacuating the aircraft. The airline side Flight CX880 bound for Los Angeles returned to the gate after a technical issue caused the crew to abort the takeoff and a precautionary passenger evacuation was initiated, the airline said in a statement. It said those on board used 5 escape slides to exit the plane. The flight was carrying 293 passengers and 17 crew members. Pakistan's PTI President Pervez Ilahi gets post-arrest bail in money laundering case. After being re-arrested multiple times as his release was ordered by the relevant court, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf President Pervez Ilahi on Saturday once again secured post-arrest bail from Lahore Special Central Court in a money laundering case. Pervez Ilahi was initially arrested on June 1 from outside his Gujranwala residency in a 70 million rupees graft case related to embezzlement of development funds allocated for the Gujarat district. Pakistan's ex-Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif meets family in UAE ahead of Saudi visit. Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz Supremo and former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif on Saturday arrived in Dubai from London, where he is joined by his daughter and senior vice president of the party Maryam Nawaz. The Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz chief is expected to spend 3 to 4 days in the UAE, after which he will travel to Saudi Arabia, where he is expected to spend Eid ul-Adha with his family and perform Umrah. Maryam, accompanied by family member, left for Dubai from Lahore airport earlier today. A day earlier, the three-time premier confirmed that he would visiting Dubai, Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia for about 3 weeks. He is expected to hold meeting with members of royal family and local businessmen as well as community leaders. That's all in today's headlines. Thanks for watching. If you want to receive more important headlines around the world, keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and hit the bell icon to receive notification.